Actually, I kind of agree and disagree at the same time. I think that we need to have debate like the Greeks used to have. Why do you think they were the most philosophical people in the world? They created philosophy, like questioning things, right? Why? Because there were maybe 12, 13, 14 philosophers that would come together and debate each other, and somebody would say, I think you're wrong because of this, and then the other guy would say, okay, you make sense, and then like that they come to a conclusion, right? Or to an answer. Because now they're dividing that. They don't want you to be together and talk and sit around the table and discuss things. So they destroy the family unit. They destroy things that are, and it's all in the name of control and profit, in my opinion. It has to be that type of direction. Now, I might be wrong, but I certainly feel that there's this type of thing going on where politicians are out there and dividing people more than bringing them together.
And then for us, then, as kind of, I can see myself as a David, and just regular people as Davids, and then you have these huge corporations and politics and nation states. Those are the Goliaths of the world, in a sense. What can we do as Davids to combat that, you think? Is it just to think for yourself? And
well, it's to me, it's everything starts in your neighborhood. Everything starts in your house. So it's all about you not agreeing and refusing to do things that they force you to do, that is not right for you. So if you are okay with it, then do it. But if you're not okay with it, don't. You understand? Like, because to me, that's how things are. So, for example, I don't like to talk about COVID vaccine and all this stuff. To me, it was a weird time. But the people that didn't want it, in my opinion, not been forced to take it, and it's your body, right? And I think you have the right. It wasn't something like it killed a lot of people. We get it. We understand it was a dangerous virus, but at the same time, it wasn't something like that 1 out of 2 people were dying. Like it wasn't extreme like that, where you have to take it or else the earth is done. It wasn't that severe. And in my opinion, I know a lot of people will maybe disagree with me, and I'm okay with that. Like, that's what I mean about debate, right? I accept your decision, your view on it. But my view is, like, I thought it was very heavy-handed. Take it or you lose your job. Take it or you're this. Take it or you're, and I don't come from that education, right? So that was a problem for me. And so when you adapt that mentality to everything else, then you have authoritarian type of thing where it's like, well, I don't agree with you. You're a terrorist. Boom. You're shot down, for what, so I find that we're in a dangerous territory at the moment as in humanity, and I agree with you. We are. This record is called Goliath because the focus is on the machine, right? But we are with David because that's who we are, right? We're the people. It's not about biblical stuff. It's not about religious. This is about the idea of what that is. The song Goliath has a line that I really like that I wrote that's called, no enemy's too big.
Yeah.
So
that's what I wrote down here as well. No enemy. Yeah, you can see.
Yeah.
No enemy's too big. Yeah.
Yeah. No enemy's too big. So it's been proven over time and time again that strength are in the numbers. So it's us. We are much more. We don't comply, nothing happens. During the protests, the Canadian trucker protests that happened in Canada, we supported that. We got a lot of backlash inside our country from the industry, which nobody knows about. We were forced to take it down, but we kept it there as long as we could. It was almost a month on there, 3 weeks, and then we had a lot of pressure, and then we didn't know all the details. So it's a mistake, I think, because we should have stuck with it, But the idea is, in the end, that those truckers stopped the whole thing in Canada. And then it changed. They started opening up everything again. So there's something weird that happened. I have no answers for it. I know that I tried to do what's best for my family. And in the light of my career, I put a message out there to think for yourself.